Hello everyone and welcome to another stream here for MC5. This time around we should actually have a tournament that will be happening. It's a red weekly one, and you know what? We're gonna start out with a good old team battle on the streets. So if you want to play a team battle on the streets, please do join up using the passkey ESL123 or through the global chat invite. Hey PB Gaming, hey Sulhan, hey Daniel, hey Nikita, everyone, welcome to the stream. Hey Hero Gamer Simon, how are you this evening? And Patu is back, our old friend from the earlier today's stream. Well, do say a big hello. Right now we're trying to get a hold of NoobTubers versus Shot2, but until then, we're just going to run a few custom games. So if you want to play, join up using the passkey ESL123. Hey T-Mobile, I will try to get a hold of Shoot to Kill versus NoobTubers. My admin currently is trying to get a hold of that. Oh, actually we do have that code, so we're gonna jump into that game real quick and hopefully we can get everything on the way. There we go. See, we're about to get into our first game. We're about to get into, at least we're going to try to get into Shoot to Kill versus the NoobTubers. Until we get into that game, we're going to just jump over to some music. So I'll see you after, once we actually get into the game. apparently everyone left, so we're trying to figure out what is actually going on. But in the meantime, let's try and get a custom game up and running once again. So, as always, the passkey will be ESL123, and obviously we're still playing with ESL rules. So if you want to play, join up now, then we'll try and get this all running before our next ESL official game comes up. I'm not sure why everyone is leaving T-Mobile. I'm a bit confused about that as well. Though, that just means we can't get this community game running. ESL123. Join up using that passkey or use the global chat invite. Oh, is everyone back in there? Well, okay, I'm coming in. I'm coming in, T-Mobile. Please do communicate with our admin. T-Mobile, it would help me and everyone else quite a lot. Okay, looks like we are going to be back in the lobby. So again, I'm just going to throw back that music on, and then once we get into the game, we're actually going to have a lot of fun. So until everyone comes back in, I'm just going to take that small break. You're going to be listening to some music, so you don't have to listen to me have a ramble and a podcast. Are you ready? We're about to have our first game of this official ESL match come alive. It's Shoot to Kill versus the Noob Tubers. And it's all going down here on the construction side. It's 5 versus 5. Let's see which team will take it. It's going to be a best of 3 series. So whoever wins this one will obviously have that advantage heading into game number 2. Right now we're checking in with Igor. As we do put on a big map so everyone can see what's happening. Drenik will be the first player to find a kill here in this game. Igor goes down to Imdern. And apparently the blue team off to a real good start. Let's check in here with DORN. Already having found 1 kill. Now up here on the sniper's nest. Has a lot of ground already to work with, but this is interesting. Look right here. You can see how the blue team, they have control over the outside, but at the same time they're actually contesting the inside. You don't see that very often. Very often you just take control over the outside and then you wait for your opponents to come to you, but right now they're actually just trying to push in from multiple different angles, and it's working out so well. Look at the kills that they're just racking in for themselves. Drenik unfortunately will go down, but Bachi comes in and picks up another kill. Now 4 in total, but the red team, they certainly aren't out of this quite yet. Look at how many kills they're getting, and they've just slayed the entirety of the blue team, but immediately Natel C and the rest just comes back over and picks up this kill. Hey British Explorer, are you leaving for 1 year? That would be quite impressive, but have a nice time then. Cog V is cool. Yes, boss, I completely agree with you that the Cog V is super cool. Natel C did die once, now died twice. Has 5 kills in total, but the red team now catching in. Trinity finds that kill. Now look at that, it's 16 to 16. Trinity hunting around, looking for even more. Finds a kill there onto Bocci. Looking real good, Trinity is, and that's going to give them so much space to work with. Now right here. This does mean that we're seeing so much work coming in here for the red team. Trinity alongside the rest. Alongside Boss, doing quite well, but Bocci fights back. Boss with that grenade kill right there, finds a kill. Same goes for Igor. So the red team, they're keeping up here with the blue team, and honestly, this could just go down to the very wire with how close this is looking. Oh, British Explorer, you're back. That was a quick year. The blue team, they take control back into their own hands. Let's take a look at Bocci. The only left player. Everyone else just going. Hey, iOS Gaming, is this an ESL sponsored competition? Yes, it is. It's an ESL weekly competition. ESL, they host these tournaments over on the ESL webpage. Old Gaming watch live of boards. Huh. What is live of course? As we do come down to what could potentially be the end of the live here for the red team. Blue team, they are up, they continue to have that lead, but it's not a big one, and it always just gets reduced at the very last second. Yeah, iOS Gaming MC5 is definitely improving. Welcome back to the community, man. Ooh, Igor comes in and finds, what, like 2 kills with that shotgun, looking real good, but the red team, while they are keeping even, they're not taking control over this game. They're not getting themselves a lead. And it just means that even though they keep staying competitive, they're not exactly giving themselves any favors and any advantages. Right here, Igor goes in once again. Does find this kill right there, but not enough at all. 40 to 41. Now, I like the look of this. Igor and Shoot to kill. The rest of them, they're taking control back into their own hands. They're not giving up at all. 42 kills. They just need a bit more. And then the 2 teams, they could definitely win, but only one team can get to 50. 40 to 44. Getting to 50, everyone, is obviously the objective. At 50, you win, so you want to get to there before your opponent, or you want to have the most amount of kills when the timer runs down as well. That is also a way that you can win. Oh, sorry, I forgot to change the overlay. There we go. Yes, obviously you want to get to 50 kills, and right now it's very close here for Shoot to kill to get to 50. You're getting awfully close. Igor trying to kill there with that shotgun, but Nafel and DRN fights back. And it's far from over. But Igor finds that kill. Pushes them to 49. Igor hunts for the last one. But no, it's going to be Delian that picks up a kill on to Drenik. That means that the game will go into the hands of Shoot to kill. Congratulations to them. It means that we're going to take a community game. We're gonna go for one. I think we might just be able to grab a community game before the next game comes up. So let's see if we can't be quick and get this game on the way. There we go. ESL 1 to 3, and then we're just gonna let's make it a free for all. It might mean it gets a bit more attention, more faster. Standard ESL rules, and then we're just gonna get this one on the way. So join up using the passkey that you can see in the right hand corner, or join up using the global chat invite. Hey British Explorer, I am reading your comments. I slowly read your comments, man. I do. But ESL 1 to 3 or through the global chat invite, and then we can get this game on the way. It's going to be a break game, so once we get this rolling, we're gonna have a break, or take a break rather, and then we will start up the second game in our official ESL action. Hey Jefferson Joseph, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I welcome you to the stream, and I hope that you'll stay here for a while, because obviously we're gonna have so much amazing ESL action going on all day. I would like to have at least 3 to 4 players join up the match before we can get it started. If no one joins in within the next, let's say, 2 minutes, then we're just gonna throw over to a break, and then we will get back once our next ESL game turns up. So at 28, if no one has joined up so that we can start the game, we'll just jump out, put on a break, and then we will return with the next ESL game. But you can join up using that passkey ESL 123, or use the global chat invite, which is also a fair possibility. ESL 123 or through the global chat invite. It's looking like no one is gonna join in, so we're just gonna throw over to a break, and when we return we're gonna have even more ESL action coming your way, so don't go anywhere and we'll be right back. Okay, everyone, that was a quick game. So, just to give you guys a quick update, apparently Shoot to Kill, they have been disqualified following an admin decision. So we're just waiting for the grand final to come up. Currently, VXL Glory and Victory Lords, they are still fighting for that final grand final spot. So until that comes up, we're just going to keep on running these community games. Now, we're going to throw in a free-for-all, and it's all going to happen over on Scramble. Actually, let's put that into a team battle once again. So Scramble, team battle. If you want to play, join up right now. Using the passkey ESL123 or through the global chat invite. But that was quite a good game, honestly. It was very close between you all. Cool. We just need a few more players before we can really get this going. I'd like to have at least 2 players on every single side. So let's get a few more into this lobby. And then we can get it going. Once this game gets going, we'll once again just throw over some music, and we'll continue to do that until the grand final comes up. So let's get this show on the road. There we go. A few more players joining in. So I'm going to throw out one more global chat invite before we get this game rolling. Obviously, remember, you can still join up even though the game is going on. You just need to use the passkey ESL123. There we go. One last invite. And now we're going to throw on some music. We're going to go back to a team battle. And when we return, hopefully we'll have that grand final on the way. But I'll update you guys as soon as I know something. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Oh, that was a fast one. Once again, I think it's time to do a let's go for a free fall this time around, seeing as how it's been team battles for 2 games now. Let's go for a free fall. Let's go for free fall on Vantage. Again, it's ESL 1, 2, 3 in just a second. ESL 1, 2, 3 or through the global chat invite. Everyone, give a big applause to our lovely moderator in the chat, Hero Gaming Simon, who's doing a fantastic job. But now, while you're doing that, you can also join in through the passkey ESL 1, 2, 3 for this custom game. ESL 1, 2, 3 will be the passkey that you need to use in order to get into this custom game. We're gonna throw up custom games until we get that final game on the way. So don't you worry, we're gonna have a bunch of games coming up, and it's all going to be really fun. But once we get that grand final on the way, we're obviously gonna have to go over to that. Gonna have to do that one. So join in while it's hot, join in while it's selling, because in not so long we're gonna have to swap back over to something completely different. A few more players would be nice. I'd like to have 4 players before we start this free fall, so get in. 4 players and then we will start it all up. ESL 1, 2, 3 or through that global chat invite. That's the way that we get this rolling. Come on guys, you don't want to have Vassus and El Dragon play all alone. Give them some love, join in for this one. ESL 1, 2, 3 or through that global chat invite. That's the way to go. Hey, T-Mobile, I will spectate NoobTubers versus Victory of Lords. I'm just waiting for a passkey and for my admin to catch back up. If you know something, T-Mobile, please tell the admins over on the ESL Discord, and everything should then just be working. Hey Lynx, please talk nicely in the chat, mate. ESL 1, 2, 3 or through the global chat invite. Everyone, the rules here for the stream is that we all treat each other nice. We all act as friends, because obviously we are friends. We are all joined in for this lovely game that we all love. So please be nice to each other. And then once that grand final gets on the way, obviously I will spectate that. But right now we're waiting to get this free for all rolling. We just got a 3rd player, so let's get this game on the way. We have 3 players. You can still join up using the passkey ESL 1, 2, 3. But while this is going on, we will be throwing to a break. After this, we should have that ESL game on the way. So if you want to play, now is the time. This is probably going to be the last game of today. For custom games, that is. So join up using the passkey ESL 1, 2, 3. You can still join while the game's going on. And until then, I'll see you on the other side. Okay, everyone, we're gonna get another custom game rolling. It's gonna be another team battle. This time around, it's gonna be on the streets. Apparently, our grand final is dragging out just a tiny bit more. So the grand final will hopefully come up as soon as possible. But now, we're gonna jump in to a custom game on the streets. It's a team battle. You can join up using the passkey ESL123 or through the global chat invite. ESL123 or through the global chat invite is the way to join up for this game. ESL123 is the way to go if you want to play here in this custom game. It's over on iOS. That's our good old platform. So if you want to play in the custom game, ESL123 or through the global chat invite. Once we have 2 players on each team, we're going to start up this game. Okay, we do have 1 player in already. We just need a few more to get going. So if you want to play, join up using the passkey ESL123. Oh, apparently it looks like we do have our passkey for the grand final. So let's get this on the way. So it's going to be NewTubers versus the Victory Lords here for this grand final. It's going to be interesting to see who will take it all. Our first game will be on the rooftops. Hey T-Mobile, I will spectate it. I'm just waiting for them all to get in. But now that you can see the lobby here on stream, we'll get it all running once everyone is in here. So until then, just enjoy some music, and we'll be right here. excuse me, but the grand final is already on the way, and apparently Victory of Lords, they are doing quite heavily here to begin with. Stress, only having found 1 kill. But the rest of the Victory of Lords members do quite well for themselves. Watching, however, real good right here before going down. Granite, let's check in with them. One of those top players who apparently not performing that well here in this game so far. Having died 3 times already. Not a good look here for a team that's behind the NoobTubers. But not looking too good, but it is a clash of the French teams, ladies and gentlemen. Whichever team wins here will obviously be the best French team overall. Dranik has done quite a lot, but let's check in with Bocci. 4 kills, 5 deaths. Trying their best, but not too hot, not too heavy right now. Checking in with Victory Lords once again. Stress, their team captain. 4 times, having found 2 kills. Does get a kill right there. Cheeto, 3 and 5. And then you have Taco, 8 and 3. Taco, always someone you can rely on. Now that Sniper finds a kill right there onto DRN. It's 24 to 20. Victory Lords about to get halfway into this game in terms of kills, with us not even having played half the amount of minutes that you get to play in every single round. But they're slacking a bit, haven't found that 25th kill point yet. And the rest of the NoobTubers, they're slowly catching up with them. Chalita X down below. Try to see if they can spot someone. Not finding anyone right now. We're seeing the rest of the NoobTubers just way down below. They don't want to risk anything. Slowing things down. They know how close this is. They know how tense this grand final is. It's a best of 5, so of course you only get 2 chances to lose before losing that 3rd one will obviously mean that you're out of the grand final. So it's very important for the NoobTubers to do as well as possible right here, and to win this one, to get off to a good start. But that's why we're seeing them just slow things down. Let's check in with Crystal. Crystal finds Dranik, shoots them with that gun. Actually, no, that's gonna be Stress, but never mind. NoobTubers, they move on up. They find a few kills. And they take down a lot of those members from the side of Victory Lords. But ultimately, it's just even because the Victory Lords, they're able to fight back as well. But Chalita X finds a few kills right there before going down. Suddenly, 28 to 29. Cheeto comes in and finds a few kills here and there. They do quite well for themselves and make sure to stay even here with the NoobTubers. (31 to 30). With 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go, things are just so even right here, and I can't imagine that this will be a quick a quick 3-0 series right here. It's so even here on the rooftops. Obviously, we are gonna go to conversion afterwards, but man, it's just so close between these 2 teams. Hey Igor, please be nice. I'm going to time you out for that comment, but please everyone be nice in the chat. Obviously, Counterfeit is at an event right now, so that's why I'm taking over. I'm his co-caster D-list. I tend to be here a lot as well, so please be nice and be respectful towards everyone. Right now, the Victory Lords, however, not showing too much respect over to the NoobTubers. They're definitely just taking them down, not scared of them at all. As the Victory Lords, they find even more kills. Let's check in with Bocci. 8 and 11 before going down. Let's go back over to Chalita X. 6 and 7. Going down to the very wire here between these 2 teams. 43 kills coming in here for the Victory of Lords. We need 7 more, but NoobTubers only just a tiny bit behind them at 40 kills in total for themselves. Now, 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go. Taco finds even another kill. Pushes the Victory Lords closer and closer to that finish line. But M&S comes in, finds 2 kills as well. And suddenly the game is so much closer here between these 2 teams. It's obviously far from over, but The Victory Lords here towards the last stretch have come in and said, okay, this is our game. You're not going to get any closer to us. They just need 2 more kills. Finally grabbing themselves a fairly big lead. With them having 6 kills in the lead towards the end. They win this first game. Congratulations to the Victory Lord. Looked really beautiful the way that they won. Now that means that we're going to go to a small break here. Between in this grand final, we're gonna go to a small break. When we return, we're gonna have game 2 coming up, so don't you worry, we'll be right back. Now let's get this game on the road. Victory Lords versus Noob Tubers, game number 2. It was so close for such a long time in game number 1, but the Victory Lords towards the end just took over and ended up completely dominating the Noob Tubers. Now here we are going to be on conversion. It's a completely different map. Whoever wins this one will either tie up the series or make it a 2-0, forcing their opponents into a real bad corner. Let's change those overlays. There we go, and now we're in. Pump up the big minimap. Look right here, Taco hunting for a kill, trying to see if they can spot that one player, gets that kill. 2-0. Again, look at the tool right here, throws over a frag grenade, but can't find that one, but does get that kill towards the end. Let's check in with Cheetah. Cheetah looking for some kills right here from the Victory Lords. They're up by 4 kills. They're definitely not out of the forest yet. They're slowly making their way there. There's not a lot that you can do on the side of the Noob Tubers. You just need to keep on fighting against this team who are so reliable as a team. They always work together and they tend to find so many kills. Right now Drenic is your best performing member and they've already died 3 times, only found 4 kills, so that's really not a lot to brag about. So I will say that for the Noob Tubers, they might have to rethink their strategy and find a new way to approach this game, because if they lose this one, they're going to be 2-0 down. That's certainly not what you want to be in a game against the Victory of Lords. Five minutes left here in this game. Plenty of time to work with for the Victory Lords and for the Noob Tubers. Everyone can definitely find what they need, but you still have to say that with the Victory Lords still just keeping this lead up, with them being so many steps ahead of their ahead of their opponents, it just continues to be the Victory Lord team in the lead. And look again here on the minimap, they continue to move up as a squad. No one can hurt them when they're just working together like this. Hey Big Mac, please be nice in the chat. Right now we are Counterfeit is on vacation, so I am taking over the stream for this weekend. My name is Seedless, and I'm doing, well, I would say a fair job. So right now, just be nice to everyone, be nice to each other, and then we'll have a nice stream. But right now, the Victory Lords, they're still dominating. Take a look again on your minimap. See how the Victory Lords, they're working together, they're moving together. And no one seems to really be able to stop them. Let's check in with Taco, comes in here, looks for a kill. 32-26, the Victory Lords, they're getting one step closer to just finishing out this game. Putting themselves 2-0 up here against their opponents, the Victory Lords. Looking real good, but no Tubers, they can obviously make this happen for themselves. They have 3 minutes and 25 seconds left to go, so plenty of time to make this comeback happen. 30-37. But the Victory Lords are now about to reach 40. And with Taco leading the way, 15 kills. It's a huge moral booster here for the Victory Lords. Getting that lead player in, getting that strong player leading the way, going into the front means so much for them, and their morale. It just means that they can continue to do so well for themselves. And right now, they're just completely dominating their opponents. We thought that it might just turn around in game number 2, where Noob Tubers in game number 1, they had a close game, that they might have been able to just make it close again against the Victory Lords, but it's a completely different story. The Victory Lords, they're dominating their opponents, and this game is about to be done, about to be dusted, with the Victory Lords picking up game number 2 with 16 kills in the lead. That's 10 more from game number 1. And honestly, it feels like unless Noob Tubers, they pull something drastic out of the hat, they create some magic, then this game and this series is just over. The Victory Lords looking like the much better team here today. But with this game being done and dusted, we're gonna jump over to a break. And then we'll have the final game coming up after that break. So don't go anywhere. Go grab some popcorn, grab some cola, grab some cheese and some wine if that's what you're into. And then I'll see you after the break. Welcome back everyone to what could potentially be the last game right here between Noobs and Victory of Lords. The Victory of Lords, they're up by 2 kills right now. Sorry, 2 games rather. But Noobs have had a fairly close game in game number 1, so we know that they can't fight against the Victory of Lords. But they didn't show us that in game number 2. That was not close at all. That was really favored towards the Victory of Lords. We need to see something different from them this time around. And Stress, not really off to a good start with him blowing himself up with a grenade. Right now the Victory of Lords, they are finding themselves a bit behind their opponents, but right here, They slowly are moving up and they're actually finding those kills. Hey Shinizuke, welcome to the stream. And Muhammad Said says, why are the graphics so Android-like? Well, you know what? It is, after all, being streamed from an iPad, so that's why it probably looks like a mobile game, because it is a mobile game. Crystal finds a kill right there. Cheetah haven't found one quite yet. It is Crystal coming up huge so far, finding 3 kills here for the Victory Lords squad. Checking in with the minimap, you can see how the Noobtubers, they are staying just below the Victory Lords. They're trying to see if they can spot a weakness somewhere, but Crystal messes up and actually pushes too far up, goes down, and now let's check in with Bocce. Always seems to do really well for the Noobtubers, so perhaps they can do well this time around as well. Taco. A lot of kills right here. Now finally, Victory Lords, they find themselves in the lead. This is what they've been looking for a long time, but immediately Chilita X and Bocce pulls that back for the Noobtubers. So finally, this is what we've been asking for. A close game between the two squads, and that's what we're getting. Victory Lords behind by 1 kill. Look at that minimap again. It's just the Victory Lords. They're staying up above. They're trying to keep control of that, but Noobtubers, they keep on coming from below. They keep on just finding a way to punish them, and a lot of credit has to be given over to Bocce. Bocce finding so many kills so far, really being a huge playmaker for their team. Chili's X goes down once again. Stress. Taco goes down as well. Cheeto having found 2 kills now. Crystal still the one with the most amount of kills, but has also died quite a lot. 5 deaths. Not exactly what you want to see from someone that's doing really well on the winning team. Victory Lords, they're trying to pull away, actually finding 3 kills right now, putting themselves quite up above their opponents, and Noobtubers starting to fall behind. They need to keep up the pressure. They can't die left and right. They need to keep this up. But right now, they're not finding it. They're not finding that way to keep it all up. They're finding themselves really far behind instead. Noobtubers behind by nearly 10 kills. It's been so close for such a long time. They've been in the lead for such a long time as well. But now things are turning around. They're not looking good at all. They're just being forced backwards. They're being forced into a deficit. And the Victory Lords now up by 40. They just need 10 more kills to round out this series. For Noobtubers, they need 20. Things are not going their way at all. Things are looking really bad for them. Stress finds 2 kills. Let's check in with Crystal. 9 and 8. 5 more kills for the Victory Lords squad. Noobtubers are starting to lose hope. They're not finding those kills. They're not grouping up. They've lost that pressure. They've given too many kills over to the Victory Lords, and suddenly everything is in the hands of those Victory Lords members. They have their own destiny in their own hands. And they just need 2 more kills. 1 more kill will do it, and their grand final will be theirs. Let's see if they can grab it. Stress goes down, but Crystal comes in from behind, finds that kill with that sniper rifle, and that's going to be the 3-0 for the Victory of Lords. Well played by them. I must say, Noobtubers, they tried their best to stay competitive. It was very competitive in game number 1, very competitive in game number 3 as well. But what they have shown us is that they're not able to run a marathon. They are all about sprinting, and unfortunately, unless you can keep that up for a long time, then you just don't win MC5 battles. But that will be it here for today's stream. Thank you all for watching, and perhaps I'll see you later on tonight. If we do have that blue final going on, it will come up around 10 CET. So if you're alive at that time, if you're awake as well, then 10 CET will be the time to wake up for the blue monthly finals. Until then, have a nice evening, and I'll see you later.